Abraham Lincoln was a pro wrestler, too, by the way, in case you didn't know that.
Abraham Lincoln was a pro wrestler.
He was.
Okay. That's how we're starting it off. I just hit record.
Fucking Google that shit. Abraham Lincoln was a fucking pro wrestler, bro.
That's a good way to start.
He was doing carny matches and shit.
A rumor has it that he also was doing guys.
I don't think that's a rumor.
No, maybe it is true. But they did a whole I guess there's a documentary coming out about it.
I mean, at the theater, a guy did blow his brains out.
He did.
So
he did.
That's
coming in high. But yeah,
off the top rope.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Bro, I'm too quick with it.
Yo.
Yes.
So hey, we're on our way to Philadelphia.
It's the Dynasty.
Yep. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be cool. We're gonna get fucked up. I plan on it. I'm gonna do stuff and things.
I'm gonna do not as many things.
Yep.
Because I still have to work very early in the morning.
So do I.
And my dead end job.
So we all do, but there's always liquid IVs.
Yes, exactly. I'll be fine. I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna drink coffee.
No, I'm like literal.
Yeah. Literal IV. I'm gonna walk around tomorrow with a fucking drip.
It's like no, I mean like a literal IV. Like,
with a
there are literal
IV drip.
Okay.
The whole pool and shit. Just. If I do that, can I wear my hospital gown? Is that against dress code or what?
I don't know. You'll have to ask your boss.
I'm the boss. This is a meeting of the bosses. Tell these little fuckers shut up. We talking. Oh man. So, what match? Like, I'm excited mostly for Omega, Ricochet, and Mike
Yeah,
Bailey.
that triple threat's gonna be dope. I think the main event's gonna be great.
Yeah, I was
too.
gonna say I'm excited.
Moxley and
Honestly, Swerve,
Moxley and Swerve, yeah.
Swerve and Moxley. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Yeah, I'm wearing my Swerve shirt. So,
There you go.
and they said whose house, but I'm pretty sure it's the Temple Alice house. Swerve's just visiting. Maybe it's an Airbnb for him.
This is the first pay-per-view in Philly. They've been there a bunch of times, but this is the first pay-per-view in Philly. Why do you think that is?
I feel like their home is up Chicago area.
Chicago and Vegas.
Yeah, like
That's
they're
their best.
they're there more often than anything.
Well, they did Prudential Center, so I mean that's
They did.
Well,
that's not that.
They're
far.
trying to
That's New York,
expand these live
technically.
shows, so you know what I mean. You obviously, if you're going to go to different places, you have an opportunity to bring in different crowds and bring in more money.
So, dude, you were at the Prudential Center, okay?
Mhm.
That's a big arena. You want to throw some fucking cold water on the bullshit about the attendance? Was it packed there? Did it look
Yes.
full?
It was definitely full. I sat in a suite.
Yeah.
You know, it was definitely full. When I looked out, there wasn't an empty seat in the house.
That's the one thing that sucks about the Leocore Center is that they don't have a fucking suite. Because that's I'm with you, bro. Once we sat there for the pay-per-views in Philly at the Wells Fargo, those and they're not even like luxury suites. They're just
They're just
club
Yeah,
boxes.
the one. Yeah, the one.
club
Exactly.
boxes, bro.
That's what I. That's what I
it's all
had.
about,
It
man.
wasn't nothing extravagant,
No,
but
you have a private bartender and bathroom. Those are the two main things I want. I don't
honestly,
have to go,
I didn't even have a bartender.
Oh, word.
It was just like a club box, but it was perfect. Like you had a bar top,
and that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I needed, and
Yeah.
was able to go up and down and do whatever.
I like to just wear adult diapers, so I don't even need a private bathroom.
That's like the smart way to do it, and to conserve your time.
It's
Like, why waste your time pissing and shitting somewhere? You can just.
No match is a bathroom break.
That's true. That's a valid point.
You know, at WrestleMania, I went to go to the bathroom and get a fucking hot dog, and I missed the
Damien
cash-in.
Priest, yeah,
I missed the cash-in.
One of the
That's,
best moments of the night.
I was out there
yeah.
getting my fucking kid a hot dog and missed Damian Priest cashing in.
That sucks. See, I
Yeah.
think that brings up like that's why I don't ever want to go to a WrestleMania. They're too big. Like you're gonna lose time going to the bathroom. You're gonna just lose something getting up from the show that big. You know what I'm saying? Like going to a Raw is one thing, but like, all right, you guys, how long were you there? How long was that day for WrestleMania?
Oh, well, we tailgated. We were there.
When did the show start? Like when the doors open? When did you guys?
The doors opened at 6.
6, right? Yeah.
And
Okay.
we left. It
Six?
was like 10:30 when we were walking out.
Yeah.
It ended
that
earlier
night,
than we expected.
Yeah, that night it went.
Okay, but they're doing it 2 nights now,
Yes.
Right,
Right.
that was
Okay.
That was. The
We
same
went for
deal.
night 2.
so it's still 7 fucking hours of wrestling.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad they spread it out over 2 days. They took that from New Japan. New Japan started doing that because their cards started getting so fucking big. They kind of did the same thing where they split it up into two shows. I think that's kind of better.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I've been So I've been to a WrestleMania in the past with I remember with Rachel, and it was like fucking 7 hours.
That's what
long.
I mean. You were there. I remember
7 hours
all
long.
day.
You know,
That's
like,
what our buddy Robbie said. He was in New Orleans and he went to the WrestleMania while he was there.
Yeah.
And he said it was so long.
Yeah.
And he's not like a big fan like we are. He's a casual fan.
Right. So you lose interest quicker than someone like us who's like, oh, we want to see like this match, and by 3 or 4 hours in, you're like, I just want to. My fucking eyes are about to explode. Like this is crazy. Like this is too much.
I was so hopped up on just being there with us and our kids, and
that was a good moment.
then getting the stunner in the parking lot, and we met some really awesome people tailgating.
We did, like, very inviting.
Wrestling
crowd.
fans are cool. That's why. It's a niche. It's like a niche thing. It's not like a sports team.
Well, exactly.
Like when you go to an arena and you're wearing the jersey, you're automatically like part of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a culture where wrestling is it's like a brotherhood almost. Like,
and you meet people from all different walks of life, everything. Like you don't know what the hell you tell me, but it's everybody's there smiling and having a good time.
I think we'll see some celebrities every night. With it being in Philly,
I mean, we're there.
That's true. We're fucking in there like somewhere.
We're the biggest fucking celebrities this side of the Mason-Dixon.
What about Dixon? Where?
Spit on him first.
Spit on it one time. Hi, DJ Clue. I'm doing songs. I'm in the background. I go in there. That's what he does. Damn, this is crazy. We do a lot of. I mean, Philly's. I guess it's the only place we've really seen wrestling other than Allentown. And you guys were in MetLife. That's where the outdoor arena was.
Yeah,
where the outdoor show was, right?
WrestleMania.
Yeah, and then
we did Philly, obviously, for the WrestleMania we went to.
Okay, all right, there you go. So, friend, you've been to the outdoor one at MetLife, and then the one in Philly, right? You went to the one in Philly last year?
Yep.
Was that last year you guys went?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So I know obviously they're like apples to oranges. They're two different shows. One's 7 hours, one's 3.5. You know, but which one did you enjoy more?
I mean, man. See, the thing is that it was like my first one is obviously like a blur, a dream.
Yeah.
So even though it was 7 hours, it did go pretty quick. The thing that stuck out to me is that was the night that Kofi Kingston won his fucking title, and the whole. I'm telling you, I've never.
I can't imagine.
Holy shit! That was an experience. But I gotta say that one had to be probably the better one. In my opinion, even though I know it was longer. I just left before the main event.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want no part of that. Charlotte, Becky, and who the fuck?
Wow.
And
so you left before that triple threat main event. No
I wanted to beat traffic. I was like, fuck this shit.
And that was the long show.
Yes.
And see, that's what
I'm saying.
That's
like
exactly
I was already.
My point.
Yeah. Like,
you know what I mean? Like sometimes the main events suffer. You know, like I remember watching, and I think it was Roman Reigns and Triple H the one year. I think they main evented the WrestleMania. And
what a barn burner that was.
You know what? Here's the thing. I watched the match back, and it is a good match. And it really is. But when you watch it after watching a fucking 7-hour show, if it's not the best match you've ever seen in your life, it's not going to be anything. You know what I mean? Because you've just watched so fucking much.
Well, yeah, that's what made our night special, too. Was like,
we got lucky at 40.
Yeah,
it wasn't long, and then we had appearances by John Cena, Undertaker, you know,
Rock.
Cody broke Roman's long title reign.
Yeah, that's cool. Y'all got to see that.
Yeah, The Rock was there. It was really awesome.
That was a good
and then just the reaction, like for instance, our kids, when Undertaker's gong hit, I thought Jonathan was going to shit his pants.
Yeah,
it was like he looked at me with the biggest shock. And he was so excited and it was cold. And I feel like when that main event happened, the cold didn't matter anymore.
Yeah. How cool is that? You guys were so worked up that you kind of like blocked that shit out. You know what I mean?
It was amazing. It was an amazing time.
Imagine going to night one and being like, "Oh, this was great," and then night two, all that shit happens.
First of all, night one was 10 times colder than it was night two.
It sure was.
Okay. So wait, you guys went both nights?
No, we went.
No, but I just remember because.
Oh, okay.
I think we watched.
Yeah, we watched night one
yeah,
at my house.
Yeah.
And then we also talked to a guy. He pulled up and he had all the Cody gear on, the whole everything.
Yeah.
And I called him over. I was like, "Hey, man, to see his title." He's like, the boys wanted to see it. And he was like, "Oh, it was so cold last night." I guess he drove up from like Tennessee or something, if I recall.
Wow.
He spent the whole weekend up in Philly for WrestleMania.
See, that's my point. Like, you don't meet people like that going anywhere else. Mm-hmm. Where else do you go and you're like, I drove all the way up here from Tennessee. I'm decked out head to toe in Cody shit. I'm ready to watch some wrestling. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, dude, save some pussy for us. Come on.
I mean,
God, man.
That goes back to what we were saying in an earlier episode is, like, WrestleMania season is crazy. You got people driving halfway across the country.
Yeah.
And flying.
From
the other end of the fucking
all
world.
over the fucking place.
We kind of are spoiled because we're in the United States.
We're lucky. I mean, goddamn, we've had how many pay-per-views? Brian, this is like your 6th or 7th pay-per-view. Because you've been to 2 WrestleManias, you were at the Royal Rumble, you've been to 2 with me in Philly.
Yep. 2. We had 1 Royal Rumble, Royal Rumble in Philly. When
y'all got to see Bray Wyatt's return.
Hold on.
That was like Extreme Rules or something like that. You were at that shit. I could have sworn you were at it.
Did we go to an Extreme Rules? Maybe we did do 3 in Philly.
That was when Bray Wyatt first came back.
I remember Punjabi.
That was
match.
Battleground.
Okay, that was Battleground. That was Rusev and John Cena. Fucking.
That was a good match,
yo,
bro. That was
cool.
That was. I thought so too. I even said that. I'm like, yo, flag matches are usually weird, but that shit was pretty good.
That shit was dope.
And then we saw the Elimination Chamber. Remember that? That was the last.
Oh yeah, where Otis fucking.
You remember? And you know what's crazy about that? It came up on my feed the other day. That was the last live event before COVID. So we went that Sunday. It was like March whatever. Yeah. And then the next day.
You brought that shit back with you?
They stopped doing live events, and then everything shut down a week later. That was the last live
event. You guys
event.
brought COVID back with you from the event?
Yeah, we did.
You didn't know if it was going to happen or not.
You fucking assholes.
Remember the parking I got too? I don't know how I got this, but I got parking right near all of the tour buses and trailers. Yeah. We pulled up and we were like, "Yo, are those?" And we saw. I remember who we saw. But we saw like wrestlers back there talking to each other. And then when we were leaving, like MVP, Sarah Logan, is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah Logan, a bunch of other ones were leaving in their rental cars. Remember, we all saw. We were right there because we were parked right when they were.
Were you far enough away that you could do like the WrestleMania 2000 thing where you're like, what are Sarah Logan and MVP talking about?
Yeah, like yep. No, we were right next to them. They were right there.
Yeah.
It was cool.
And the main event, Shayna Baszler, right? She crushed the fucking.
She did, and
everybody.
It came off really weak on TV. They put it over good. Yeah, that's the problem about seeing something live like that, and especially something like her because she was choking people out. So like, that's the one thing about elimination chambers too. Like they're good, but they can be anticlimactic because you're just waiting until the last person comes in, and then you can really get to an ending of a match.
Yeah, there's nothing like a good climax either.
They've had good ones, elimination chambers, but I feel like if you have something like that, you kind of have to bleed. It's like old school mentality, I think. When you saw a cage match, like someone was gonna bleed. They're doing a little bit more, especially like with that with the Gunther. The title shot or the title where you hit him in the head with the title.
Oh yeah, people are bleeding.
That's what it should be, especially on Netflix. Like you're on Netflix, you're on a paying service, you're not on fucking cable anymore. That's why you can get away with saying fuck and you can get away with saying shit now because you're on Netflix. You can do whatever you want. And WWE they're smart with that right now because they're gonna start tapping into other people that have stopped watching because they felt like it was geared more toward kids. Now there's a little bit of edge again, which it should be. It is. You can do simulated fighting. I mean, goddamn, have these motherfuckers really try to fight each other? Like,
yeah, it's true. Like, I mean, the reason why they went to Netflix is to try to change something, to be a little bit more edgy.
Yeah, I think it's to bring in that demographic again. Because to be honest with you, the demographic that they're going after are the people who are watching more of AEW right now.
Yeah.
It's that age range that they like that kind of shit because of MMA and all that, the blood, the violence.
That's what drew me to AEW right away was the violence because that's what I like.
What drew me to AEW at first was it just being an alternative.
Yeah.
And to see some of these guys, you know, like I've got the first ever AEW pay-per-view. Like I ordered it.
Yeah.
And right away, you can quote me on this. I said to Jonathan, that guy's going to be a huge star. And I was talking about MJF.
Yeah.
I knew it right away. It's like you know there's certain things like you can see it and know right away. It was like when the Shield first came out. I said, oh, that dude with the two-tone hair, he's the best wrestler of all three of them. Which is 100% true.
Yeah.
Seth is the best wrestler of the three of them. Not saying he's the biggest star of the three of them, or the most potential of all three of them, but he's definitely the best wrestler of the three of them.
I feel like out of accomplishments, ring work, and all that, and this is maybe a hot take, but are they the best faction ever? As far as that take, I think the Four Horsemen are the coolest, and probably my favorite.
You kind of look at
but
Evolution.
Favorite and coolest are different.
Evolution is, even though I wasn't a fan of it, I didn't like it. I like the idea of it, but I didn't like it.
All right, so let me ask this then. Like, that's a good point. But like, let's say Batista wasn't a fucking movie star, would they still be the best group? You know what I mean?
Like the most accomplished?
Yeah.
Yes.
You think
if
so?
he didn't go to the movies, yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Because you still got Ric Flair and Triple H and Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Batista could have won one championship. They're still going to be one of the most accomplished groups ever.
I guess. I mean, I guess my thing is that you already had two established stars with Flair and Triple H.
Yes.
You really did get Batista and Randy out of it, but if you're comparing Randy and Batista to the Shield, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins, I feel like the three of them probably are getting more mileage out of their names. Batista really only wrestled for a handful of years.
No, that makes 100%.
You know?
Sense.
And Randy, nothing against Randy, but he's hurt a lot.
Like, but he's also been there since fucking
Yeah,
forever.
dude, he's probably the most over guy they have right now, other than probably Cena at this moment.
Yeah.
You know, but really, who gets bigger pops other than Randy? When that music hits, everybody goes fucking nuts, bro.
That's because everybody loves that damn song. Whether you like Randy Orton or not, his entrance
that.
theme's a banger.
It
I don't like.
Oh,
I've never liked Randy Orton.
Randy
Entrance
Bourne,
theme is a
I'm with
banger.
you. I'm with you. I am with you 100%. But I feel like he's getting to that point where he's been around for so long that he can't be a heel. He's your resident good guy now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, there's certain people that you can't. Yeah, you blur the line. It's like MJF, for instance.
Yeah.
The guy can't be a heel because you hate to
out,
love him.
But see,
he comes out and you're excited when he comes out.
And
So he's not a heel.
But also still gets cheered.
Yeah,
It's very weird.
He's not a heel.
I know.
Unfortunately, he's not a babyface either. He's hovering right in the middle.
Yeah, he is.
He's a betweener, and he's fucking great at what he does.
That's my biggest thing with him. Like, when he comes out in his ill-ass fucking suits, looking like $1 million, being a silver-tongued devil, why hate him? Because the stuff he says? Oh, you hurt my feelings. I'm already over it. Cool. It's hard to hate someone like that.
Yeah.
You know? The best heels are ones that you can like, man, fuck that guy.
Honestly, right now, the two most hateable people I feel are in WWE. And it's Logan Paul and fucking Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those two are just so easy to hate.
I agree. You know who's right after that though right now? Ricochet. He's really moving up there.
Ricochet is moving up there, but I feel like real wrestling fans respect Ricochet because they know what he's capable of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Dom and Logan Paul are both fairly new. Both haven't. I mean, Logan Paul's put on some amazing work. Dom really hasn't had great matches.
But he's a good wrestler, and you know what? His character development, and he's reliable. Like, yeah.
They're both just so hateable.
He's like he's like Dustin Rhodes. You know, where like he came in like the natural, where he was Dusty's kid, and he just instantly had it. And I feel like that's kind of the same with Dominic. Like, he wrestled right away, and he was pretty good, but he was that white meat baby face, and then once he turned heel, dude.
Yeah,
he's like off. Yeah, he's like honky tonk man heat. Like, people just fucking hate him. That's good shit, bro. That's the best kind of shit you can get.
Now, if they would stop piping in the fake boos, that'd be a little better.
Yeah, I think.
I'm sure he gets booed a lot, but they pipe in a lot of extra.
Yeah.
I like it. Nice. So it's a good point you brought up Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
Randy Boring, his little shitty fucking 5-inch off the ground power slam.
Yeah.
Dustin does it way better.
I know. Still now at 50 whatever.
Yeah. Always has.
Everybody steals from the greats, though. Like, I didn't notice this until I heard someone say it in the podcast and I watched back. The Rock's kicks, when he would kick you, he took that from Mr. Perfect. Watch a Mr. Perfect match, watch him kick and, like, kind of shake his leg when he kicks you, and then watch The Rock. Like, it's the same thing. He just stole from Mr. Perfect. That's what the best do. They just kind of take from each other.
Yeah. And
nothing's original.
Exactly.
Nobody made anything up. They just stole from somebody else.
They, moves, like, they take the same moves, but just try to make them, just try to evolve it a little bit.
Just a tiny bit different to make it their own.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's kind of what makes a really good, like, pro wrestler, someone who gets it. Like, they can take a move and make it their own. Someone else's move. Like, Kevin Owens is a great example, like, using the stunner.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he cornered that into a match with Stone Cold. What a great move on his part. I'm going to use this move and talk this match into existence.
So if anybody from any wrestling promotions are listening right now, this is my gimmick idea. You need to fucking use it. Just shout me out on it. The Imposter. The most plain-looking motherfucker there is. But everybody he wrestles, he beats them with their moves. He doesn't have his own finisher. His finisher is whoever he's fighting's finisher.
Oh, they already have that. That's Shane McMahon.
Ah, okay. Well, no, but I guess he stole Road Dogg's
He steals everybody's moves. I always had that beef with him. Like, and I'm not mad at it. Like, if your dad owns a wrestling company and you want to wrestle, like, do it. Especially if he's going to put you on TV. But
do we consider Shane a wrestler though?
Look at this. This is a good argument, right? Like, come on. He's had good matches, but he wrestled like, okay, when you think of him, you think of the match with Steve Blackman. Him falling off that shit SummerSlam.
Yeah, high spot.
You think of the King of the Ring match with Kurt Angle.
Yeah, that's the one that
That's the one that sticks out.
You think of him...
Okay, who did he wrestle?
Yeah.
Kurt Angle.
You see him jumping off the cell against Undertaker.
If you put him in there with, like, the top guys, and I'm not saying you could put me in there with the top guy and get a match out of it, but my point is that that's why people look at him as like, oh, he's such a good wrestler. Like,
I've never heard anybody say that. But.
Dude, that argument's made about him all the fucking time. And I never understood that. Like, he literally, like, again, like you said, what's his finisher? He just steals from somebody else. You know, the coast to coast from Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
He every move he steals, he stole from somebody else. The elbow from
move, it was jumping across.
The elbow from the ring to the.
Yeah, that Rob Van Dam used to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Yeah, coast to coast. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he got it. From Van Dam. There was nobody doing that before him. I mean, there may have been somebody doing it before Van Dam.
Yeah,
but
Van Dam must have done that.
Perception's reality. Like, my dad owns a wrestling company. I'm just going to go in and do all my favorite wrestlers' moves. Like, that's how even I looked at it as a kid. Now that I'm older and, like, I run a business, if I were in that position, I'd be like, yeah, I'll let you do it. You know, it's the same as Ric Flair's kid being on WCW.
Yeah, that was...
terrible.
Yeah, it was awful.
Terrible.
At least his other son, Charlotte, has a lot of talent.
That's true.
Yeah, he does.
She's a handsome man.
Very...
Sorry. Now that she
there's something...
Flairish about her. She looks like Flair. It's weird.
Yeah.
But
yeah, now more and more the older she's gotten.
Yeah.
It's I don't have anything nice to say, so I won't say it. Because it's...
I mean, other than she is a great wrestler. That's it. That's all you can say. Or he.
So what's the over-under on penis-vagina ratio at this place we're going? Are you saying like 90-10 maybe in favor of the penis?
Oh, there's going to be
less?
way more wangs here than...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we? That's where we're kind of at. I think 90%. 90% dick, or more.
You know,
over under.
I'll go under.
All right.
I'd say it's 80-20.
All right. You think there's gonna be a lot of like couples there and stuff?
Yes. I think a lot of women are going to be drug out by their significant others.
Right.
And then there are quite a bit of female wrestling fans that I think the female wrestling fan community has grown
for sure
over the past few years. I think there's a lot more female wrestling fans, or at least a lot more females that are willing to admit that they're wrestling fans
right
now. I know back when we were kids, there wasn't many. There was not many girls like, hey, wrestling's fun. I like wrestling.
And you know what's crazy? In the 80s, that's what it was. Like, them wrestlers were trying to get girls to come to the shows and get laid. And that's what it mostly was. And then it slowly turned into 3 guys in a pickup truck driving to Philly to see wrestling.
Well, that's because STDs ramped up a whole bunch.
That's true.
So, you know.
I mean, I'm still down to get an STD if you guys are.
I mean, who said I don't have one already?
You know, we'll be bonded for life at that point. You know what I'm saying? We'll have something to share forever, guys. You know?
I got STD,
You're
LTD.
my best friend. We'll get t-shirts made and everything. You know, it'll be fun.
Shit.
Yeah. But I think it'll be 70-30.
Wow.
70-30.
I believe there's going to be a lot of women there. More than you think.
There's only one. Oh, there's two women's wrestling matches on the card tonight. So
okay, so right there's the 30%.
Yeah, exactly.
4 women.
Yep.
Will be there performing.
We'd seen Mercedes Monet. That's pretty cool. I like Toni Storm.
Yeah, I've seen her once.
We saw her too.
We heard Fran say that Toni Storm is
that's
the top of women's wrestling right now. In his opinion.
I'm with him. At this moment, her character, her work.
Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, top to bottom.
Yeah. Also, if you have eyeballs and you can see what she looks like, you have to be like, oh, that's cool.
I can say that I feel like all 4 of these women are talented. We said that we saw Julia Hart's improvement recently. This Megan Bain is new, but she's an attraction. You know what I'm saying?
Is she Australian too?
Yeah, I believe she is.
All right, so listen. So we have her, Toni Storm, and Iggy Azalea, all from Australia.
Oh, yeah.
All have hips and ass for days. I guess my question is, when are we going to go to Australia, and is it worth the flight?
I don't know, because
right, thanks.
that flight is
God, it's far.
It's so far.
Well, what's in the water over there? Because they're
crocodiles.
Obviously.
She's actually from Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking it up right now.
All right. Let's for the sake of the story. Let's go with Australia.
Well, let's just say that I jumped to it like a kangaroo.
There you go.
I mean,
well played. I'll fuck a kangaroo up. I've seen them videos. And I feel like I could take it.
And speaking of STDs, koalas have syphilis.
They do. That's true.
And apparently we can't get it from them. But have you ever tried to fuck a koala? Because I don't know if it's true or not.
No. They are kind of cool looking though. I feel like they added bear on the end of it just because they were so cute looking. They're like, yeah, we can't be this. We have to make a sound. Let's just throw a bear on the end.
I seen a video recently where there's a guy, a comedian. He's in Australia.
Yeah. And
his buddy says to him, "Hey, they're bringing the koalas over for you to see." And he's like, "Be careful. Those koalas have syphilis." And he's like, "Well, they need to be careful. I got some things too." And that right there, I thought was the best comeback that you could possibly say. Damn koalas, you better watch out.
Give me syphilis, I'll give you herpes, bitch.
Shit.
Take that.
An eye for an eye.
Ain't got a cure for either. Now what? We are going to Philly though too. So.
We are. We're not even that far out right now. I'm looking forward to dancing with Prince Nana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. That will be fucking dope.
Yeah, Prince Nana's going to be in Slatington next week.
I seen that in the dance off.
Yeah.
We're fortunate where we live. There's a lot of independent wrestling all over.
Yeah, we're
between
blessed.
Hamburg,
we're
Slatington,
like we're
Buttheadsville.
Yeah,
we're in the middle of everything.
Yeah,
like,
that's because this was like a hotbed back here. Like Philadelphia, their loop was like Philly, Reading, Allentown, Hamburg, and like Jersey and shit. Like that was their loop.
Well, did you see that there is a wrestler from Office Promotion, the Battleground?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Battlefield?
Yeah.
That just started following us.
Oh, word.
The guy, Richard Forsey, is RJ Carnage.
All right.
He goes by.
RJ
Carnage. I mean, he's got some pretty cool videos on his stuff. I'm not too familiar with him yet, but
you need to find out what RJ stands for.
It's
really jarring.
Richard Jr.
Oh, that's we're gonna change that, bro. We're gonna think of something.
We
better.
got to think of something. Yes. And
robot judo.
Oh. How about rambunctious
Jagov.
That's when you turn heel. You can be rambunctious Jagov Carnage.
Jagov. We're gonna go with it. Rambunctious Jagov Carnage.
Carnage is such a great word.
It is.
It really is. There's certain words that sound worse than what they are.
Carnage sounds as bad as it is, but also sounds awesome.
Manslaughter.
Yeah.
Like, how is murder worse than manslaughter?
Yeah. Manslaughter sounds way worse.
It sounds so much worse.
I'd rather be murdered than manslaughter.
I would totally rather be murdered.
Just murder me. Don't manslaughter me.
Don't manslaughter me, because that's not something I feel would be
awful.
Very prudent at this juncture.
No. Just like, even when someone gets murdered really bad, like, it's a slaughter in there.
Yeah.
How is it? How
A slaughterhouse.
Yes. Is where things are killed in multiple...
And mass murder.
Yeah, and mass murder.
So how is manslaughter?
Yep.
It
makes no sense.
No.
That's America for you.
Fucking
we're gonna make a thing. It's like murder, where you kill somebody.
It's kind of
like murder, you know.
It's incidental murder.
It's a little different.
Yeah,
it's like, oops, did I kill somebody?
No, my
Did
bad.
I accidentally slaughter that man? I'm sorry.
Excuse me, are you dead?
Oops. Oopsie.
Whoopsies. Fucking hey, man. I'm looking like we need to have a hell of a time here tonight. Get some interaction with some fans. Hopefully we'll see a couple of our followers here and we can do something with them.
I think we'll see people that we see at these Philly shows.
I'm sure, but I know of one or two of our followers that are going to be here at the event tonight. If we do run into them, maybe I'll have to hit them with a would you rather, or get them in on the name somebody until you can't anymore thing. Right. Maybe we can do one of those.
And who is this we speak of?
This is Dave Dreyer.
We're going to do Marry, Kill, Fuck.
Marry, Kill, Fuck.
Yeah.
Koalas.
Then we're going to do it with wrestling.
RJ Carnage.
I'm like, yo, you're gay for picking 3 wrestlers, you fuck. and that's how it's going to go for every single person.
Marry, Kill, Fuck. Koalas, RJ Carnage, Stewie Griffin.
All right, I'm marrying a koala.
Okay.
I'm fucking Stewie, and I'm killing RJ Carnage. You rambunctious jag
yeah, I don't know even how to answer this one. It's tough. I think I'm killing Stewie Griffin. Because Lois is a baddie.
Was still a thing. Who the fuck goes to Boscov's?
Boscov's is fucking awesome.
What do you go there for?
Bro, I go there for their clearance section. You can get bed sheets and all that shit for dumb cheap. You get all types of fucking toiletry.
They got their bed sheets on sale.
Bro, that's where I bought. That's where I bought my pink suit for Torsten's wedding at Boscov's for $130.
Suits if I'm ever in need.
Fucking pink suit,
I know
bro.
where I'm going.
And I was rocking that pink suit like a fucking champion. That's something that white people don't usually pull off, but I was killing it.
I don't think anybody pulls off white suits.
Pink suits.
Pink suits, bro?
I mean, pink, yeah.
Just Cameron.
Cam. Me and Killer.
Cam.
Well, you can call me Manslaughter Cam, because I was fucking
right.
rocking
That's
that
true.
pink suit.
That's true. Manslaughter Cam. It's hilarious.
How would you sing that one instead of Killer Cam? Would it be Manslaughter Cam? Slaughter, slaughter, slaughter.
Slaughter Cam.
Oh. So, as you can see, this isn't much of our normal show.
No, we're just bullshit.
This is us
just
having.
We come back and we've been drinking all day and doing other stuff. It's going to be even more fun.
This is us just having some fun bullshitting on the way to the event.
We didn't even get the dick talk yet.
No,
that's still to come.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
See what I did?
I just went from 6 to midnight on that one.
Real quick.
At Barnes & Noble. Act like we don't know about books, motherfucker.
Early though too, because we have plenty of time to do a lot of cocaine off of hooker's titties. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. I'm glad we're all aboard on this.
I'm
just going to lead the charge on it. You guys just follow my lead. All right. You know.
Onward.
Like I'll put the format together for the
just
show.
make sure you yell, "This is Sparta" first.
Y'all see that? Is that fire?
What fire?
Straight ahead. See the smoke?
It's from some fucking plant.
We're barely in Philly, and it's already like, is that a fire?
No, it's some sort of plant over there.
If that was real, it'd be blacks.
Either that, or they're playing my old mixtape over there. Because I have bars.
I'm curious like a cat, so I'm looking. That's why they call me Whiskers.
Curious George. I caught fucking Rob came to work the other day with a fucking yellow hoodie on, and I said to him, "Hey, What's Curious George like in person?
Yellow is a hard color to pull off.
Yeah,
it's a tough one. I feel like it's one of those colors you just leave to women. Let them deal with that color. That's a tough one.
Yeah, my girlfriend was wearing yellow pants the other day. I said, I wish I could wear yellow pants. Yeah. Can't do that.
No. It would kind of match your skin, though.
I know. It would look like I was pantless.
No pants on, yeah. It would.
Are you calling me yellow?
Yeah, yeller.
Yeller belly.
You call me yeller. I'm going to crack this window for a second.
Crack it.
Why do you have the window locks on for me? I'm about to be 40 years old, Fran.
We're grown-ass men.
I know. I'm a good boy.
Window locks? Thanks. That air is going to fuck up the sound on the ting.
It's fine. I have to hit my vape. Hit my fucking vape, bro.
Fucking so gay.
Fucking vape, man. You guys don't vape? This is fucking strawberry cheesecake, bro.
I'm gonna hit my vape, do a fucking kickflip on my skateboard and listen to Fall Out Boy.
With my pencil beard.
And then my dad never loved me.
Yeah. Fucking knitted hat, bro. You still hacky sack? Anyway.
I mean, I feel a little concerned that there's a fucking a sack not being hacked somewhere in the world right now.
Sack not being hacked.
Kind of concerns me. I want to smoke a cigarette, like, really bad right now. But I can wait.
Do you smoke in your cars?
Nah, I don't. But I mean, in this...
No, I'm just asking. I don't.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, in this situation...
Because even when I smoke cigarettes, I used to smoke in my car.
On a road trip, he's a little more open to it.
Well, just because I know it takes a little bit longer.
I was only asking because if you guys do smoke a cigarette, I'm going to smoke a little bit of crack.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
All right, thanks, man. I mean, either way, I was going to, but... I was just like kind of giving you like the heads up, like, hey, guess what I'm gonna do?
Listen, just smoke some crack.
Are you seriously okay with that?
No, you're good.
I ain't gonna burn nothing.
Listen,
you seriously okay with me smoking crack? I appreciate it.
I won't burn anything except for that koala with the diseases I got when I finally get a piece of it. Oh, I-76 east toward Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Allentown, Pennsylvania.
So it's 10 after 4.
PPL Center, Mark Anthony.
We'll see how bad 76 is, because usually it sucks a dick at any time. But we'll see.
Oh, shit.
Is that someone's ringtone?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
That was the first one I put on.
That was Gangrel?
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
The one?
Yeah.
That was our first show.
Dude, so hard.
Right?
I always said, like,
the first episode.
I always said Torsten needs to take that one and the Gold Dust, the original Gold Dust music, and turn those into beats. Those are fire, bro. Fire. Those beats are so tough. Well, Johnson, the dorkiest white dude ever, made those.
Yeah, the guy was fucking amazing.
What a genius, yeah. You know what those guys would do? They would tell him, like, one of their favorite songs, and he would make them a theme song. So, like, Stone Cold's music, like, song, his inspiration for that was Bulls on Parade. Fucking,
I can hear it.
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
That's where they got the Stone Cold
That makes
from.
sense.
That's pretty crazy, right? But how cool is that you can, like, listen to a song and be like, all right, man, come back a little later. I'll just make you a new intro. And that's what it is. It ends up being the Stone Cold music. That's crazy, man. He made the Ultimate Warrior's music, too. That's what that was. If he had any other entrance music, it would have not been as big as he was.
Yeah? Fuck, I have never liked him either.
I did when I was a kid because I was a kid and I didn't fucking know any better.
Well, even when I was a kid, I just didn't like it.
I thought he was a man.
I was a Hulkster fan when I was real little. I liked the Hulkster.
Did you know he was a Native American gimmick? Did you know that?
Who was that?
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I did not know that till later in life. But the arm tassels, the face paint, talking to the gods into the sky. It's like he was a Native American character, the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, even if you listen to his voice, he kind of had that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that was like a mind fuck when I heard that. I'm like, what? Native American? I didn't get that. I just got 80s wrestling character. I just thought that's what he was. I'm like, oh, he's your 80s, 90s wrestling guy, just crazy as fuck and jacked to shit and wearing arm tassels for some reason.
I never understood the phrase Native American because they were here before it was even America. Why don't we just call them natives?
Natives. That's true. No, instead we called them Indians.
Well,
like Louis C.K. said, he's like, "Is this India?" No,
do you
India. Yeah, fuck, we're gonna call you Indian.
So
anyway.
I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you real quick. Probably already told you guys this, but they taught us in school that Christopher Columbus thought he was in India, and that's why he called them Indians.
Yeah,
it's all bullshit lies.
nice.
Because India wasn't even a country back then.
It was not.
That was like Buddhistan or something like that at that time.
Yeah.
So Indian was Indihos, which means children of God.
Yeah, so and fucking education.
And that's why they called them Indians, because that's what it transformed into over the years. But teach you something about something.
Yeah. I love seeing old people drive. Like my mom, she drives so close to the steering wheel, and like the seat isn't even straight up; it's almost tilted inward, like toward the seat.
Yeah, like
it's
she's
fucking wild.
Like she becomes one with the
steering
like
she's
wheel.
Part of the car.
Yeah,
like she is the steering wheel. You know, it's like goddamn, these old people. The older they get, the closer they sit. And it's like nothing has changed. Just you're getting older.
Well, we're all gonna shrink.
I guess.
At some point.
I'm already small as fuck, so I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
remember that old man I lived with in Delaware?
Yeah.
How he was so hunched over?
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be me when I get older. I'm gonna be that guy who fucking walks around.
No.
I'm gonna walk around like the letter L.
No, I know I'm gonna be hunched over. I can just tell.
You gotta drink lots of milk and stop taking them back shots.
Well, no, I think the back
That's
shots probably help.
You think it's helpful?
Yeah.
Maybe it is. Strengthens the immune system, Build some muscle in your back.
A little muscle build.
Fucking Philly. It just gets more Philly the closer you get.
You get blowed up.
Uh-huh.
Somebody misses the Mandingo.
So rumor has it you're hung like a thermos, friend. Is that why the phone keeps going off? I've seen 3 different numbers though. God damn.
Unavailable. I don't know.
Fran's hung like a baby. He's like 34 inches long and about 8 pounds 2 ounces. Fucking crazy, bro. What I heard.
Here's another fact for you. When they say you're hung like a horse,
yeah,
you got to take into consideration the size of a horse.
That's true. I think humans have the biggest penis per body ratio, based off the size of the body.
A horse cock is actually, on average, if you do the math, it's like a 4-inch dick for a human.
Right.
So, fuck you, horses. Yeah. Biscuit. Bitch.
I wonder if there is like a horse that's really, really hung. Like if there is like those horses, like maybe it touches the ground a little.
Probably
bit.
The ones that do the dressage.
Yeah.
They could probably fucking pole vault.
Right.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it.
Your Tesla's out of energy.
Oh shit! Your battery died, you little dumbass. Hey Alexa, drive my car. Fucking moron. Use gasoline. This is America.
God damn. Burn fossil fuel, alright? Those dinosaurs didn't go extinct for nothing.
You didn't fucking spend all that time in Afghanistan for nothing.
Stealing all their shit. God damn it. Anyway.
Fuck Elon Musk, right?
I tell you what, if they cut me that fucking $5,000 check that they're talking about, I will go to South Africa and shake everybody's hand.
Money's always nice. It'll come from somewhere. Anyway. I wish they would have did this on a Saturday. I don't mind Sunday shows, but Saturday shows are a little better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Saturday
probably would have been a better thing.
I'm wondering why they didn't. Because they do Saturday shows too.
No, I don't think. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Last pay-per-view I think was a Saturday night.
Yeah, I was gonna say the one I went to.
Yeah, it was a Saturday.
Yeah.
I think. I just can't understand why.
Maybe there was something going on in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Maybe Temple was out here.
You know, it could have been college basketball. Them kind of wondering because you do have like as we're driving by, you have fucking St. John's, Villanova. You have all these fucking schools out here. You know, St. Joe's too. So you have all these schools.
Yeah, you got the Philly 5 out here.
That's true.
Penn, even though I'm sure that nobody gives a shit about Penn basketball, but they're out here.
The Penn Quakers.
They should have called him Uncle Penn.
It's so non-threatening. We're playing the Quakers. Let's just give it some time, and it'll end up being racist, and we'll just change it. You know?
No, that can't be racist against white people. You didn't know that?
No.
There's nothing. There's nothing that you can say to.
Some Quakers gonna be like, "Hey,
hey, Mark,
we ain't even out in Philly no more. We're in Quaker Town. Don't you know that? That's where all the Quakers are."
Damn right. I heard Quaker.
I've never seen a Quaker in Quaker Town. Just racist white people. That's pretty much all I see. And a lot of Spanish people.
Well, they're everywhere.
I had some good Mexican food in Quaker Town, and Spanish food at Q Mart.
Oh yeah, they got bomb food.
Damn,
at Q Mart.
that one spot. Yeah, Q Mart's good.
They got our messed up teas. Our buddy shop there in Q Mart.
They have a SmackDown grill there. Did you know that? It's like a wrestling themed grill, and they have memorabilia and shit.
I did not know that.
So at Q Mart, they have the whole long thing, and then behind it, they have like the outdoor, like flea market tables. And inside the one building, there's a grill in there. It's called the SmackDown Grill.
Yeah, I did not see that.
Yeah, there's a pair of Jericho worn TV tights hanging up, and a couple other cool things.
Is that Monster for you?
Monster?
Please? I'm out here just.
I'm a fucking monster. I'm a monster. There you go.
It's orange, just like my hair.
There you go.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome, buddy. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Hey, fuck you, pal. Don't tell me what to do. I feel like every navigation system should say please at the end. Like, they're really fucking bossy. Like,
Yeah,
I bought
quarter
you.
mile.
I basically am paying you for directions, and you're not. You're telling me what to do, but can you be more polite? Just throw a please on the end. I'll even say thank you back. I know you can't hear me, but I'll still say it.
I think they can hear you.
Well, good. Then fuck you. Say thank you or please or something. Have some manners. You sound British. Aren't you supposed to be fucking proper? I don't know if that's true or not.
What? You're
Like
supposed
British
to be proper?
people, yeah, like they're proper.
Well, I mean, their English is actual English.
It is.
Our English is broken English.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, it's more slang English.
That's cool. I'm good with it.
I'm good with it too because I speak that shit fluently.
Yeah. And I think we sound cool. I think if we said more proper words, like in today's society, we'd sound like fucking assholes. And we already sound like assholes, so we don't really need any help.
Yeah, I don't need any help with that.
Yep.
I'm probably top tier.
Top tier of assholes.
Yeah, I'm up there. I got to make somebody's top 5, I guarantee it.
Top 5. Yo, I'm in the top 5 dead or alive.
And that's off just one roast session.
Of these fucking assholes. This fucking guy.
This
fucking guy. Mr. Balloon Hands over here.
Bunch of mongols.
Look at this minivan. How many fucking kids you got in there? None. Not one.
Why is your minivan that wet? What the fuck is going on over here? It hasn't rained.
There's
in like
not a
fucking,
single car that's as wet as that minivan.
Yeah, that is weird. It's like she drove through a fucking waterfall to get on the highway. This guy's drywall is not going to be dry anymore. Got all these fucking droplets.
348, then merge onto City Avenue.
Oh, City Avenue.
She kind of has a sexy voice. That's like the sexiest fucking navigation voice I've ever heard. I'm not even mad at it. I take back everything I said. You don't got to say please or thank you, baby. You can talk however you want. I take it all back.
I feel like we should not be listening to Jay-Z driving into Philly.
That's true. We could. Well, I mean, Beanie was on there.
Beanie is on there.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on. Memphis ain't her.
We should be listening to like The Roots, Philly's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Don't ever put Meek Mill on while I'm in a fucking around you because that shit is garbage.
Yeah, I don't like Meek Mill.
Then slide left onto the Kelly Drive.
You should put on some Meek Mill.
Shut the fuck up.
Love
Kelly Drive. Kelly Drive.
Kelly.
Continue on Kelly Drive.
She had 2 really great attributes to her. Her eyes.
Yeah. Her personality, charisma.
Yeah, that's what she named them.
Yeah. Oh shit, money ain't a thing. It's actually a big
It
thing.
is. It's a major thing.
Major.
It's such a lie.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
ain't a thing. Nah, I beg to differ.
I'm pretty sure Jermaine Dupri doesn't have any money right now.
He did. I believe he did file bankruptcy.
Yeah. Unfortunately. That's what happens when you do that fucking child labor laws with all this fucking.
Listen, he's making money right now as the song plays. So.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is. Guaranteed.
Off of you playing it?
Off of Spotify, no.
No, I'm pretty sure Jay-Z probably just bombarded everything. Was like, nah, that's mine now.
It's mine. Taking it.
Right, he already paid his cutout, right?
Yeah, Jay-Z owns everything.
So
here's my beef. Here's my beef with Beyonce. I asked a girl at work the other day. I said, "Who do you think, like, famous, is like the poster child for feminism?" And she said Beyonce. I said, "Okay, so independent women, all the single ladies, fucking all her songs about women empowerment."
Right.
But what did she do? She went and married the only person on the planet more rich than her. That's not feminism. So you're fucking fired.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto South Ferry Road.
You know that who Beyonce calls when she needs her roof fixed?
Who?
All the shingle ladies.
You ever seen a lady roofer?
Actually, yes.
Have you?
Yeah, when I worked in Delaware. Well, she wasn't just a roofer.
Okay.
She actually was a licensed electrician.
Did she play softball?
I'm sure she did.
Okay.
She probably looked a lot like Jane Lynch too.
Okay, that's you're answering all the questions before I even have to ask them.
Yeah. Well, no, she was fucking very skilled in the trades.
Yeah. She was good with her hands. She played softball.
She could fucking shingle a roof single-handedly.
Yeah.
At the light, turn right onto Ridge Avenue.
She was actually fucking awesome. She taught me a lot of stuff when I worked out there.
Crazy. You met the first ever lady roofer.
Lady roofer.
Was her name roofing related?
What the fuck was her name?
Like was her last name Shingle?
Honestly, I don't think I ever knew her last name.
Be?
I'm trying to think of what her first name was because it was something very Bull Dykey.
Wouldn't that be nuts, Fran, if like your last name was Painter? That'd be crazy. Francisco Painter. What do you do?
Or Purdy.
Yeah, because the rollers are Purdy.
Yeah, there you go. See,
that's funny. Yeah. It's funny that my quarterback's named Purdy. That's fucking ironic.
For now.
Yeah, that soon-to-be overpaid quarterback.
Man, I don't even know what they don't even want to give him the money. They should have been giving him that money.
You've had it's the same quarterback for the last fucking
I'm glad they didn't yet because what they should do
is they should take their time.
No, listen to this. I'm telling you, look it up. Look them up statistically and shit. All right, from Steve Young on, every starting quarterback that you guys had averaged probably 250 yards a game and just under 2 touchdowns a game average across their career. All of them pretty much got to a Super Bowl except for Steve Young. He's the only one that won one.
Right.
You got to look at Kaepernick, Garoppolo, Purdy. Who else was after Steve Young? Jeff Garcia.
Yep.
Who else? Was there another starter? Like a prominent starter? Alex Smith.
Yeah.
All those guys, I guarantee you, if we look it up, they probably averaged about 250 yards a game, 2 touchdowns a game.
For a while.
Yeah. It feels like unfortunately, they're repeating
the
that same quarterback cycle.
Yeah. I still think they should have built it around Cap. I watched him tear apart mad teams because I was a Packers fan. They played him in the playoffs a bunch of times.
When Kaepernick ran for over 200 yards. Yeah, that was crazy.
That all felt
good coaches.
That all felt like politics. It was all politics that got him out of there.
They should have built around him.
He was fucking good.
He was mad good.
He had a good I would say 2 solid.
He almost won that Super Bowl.
You know they call that guy Throws a Parks.
Oh, that's great. That's a good one. That's really fucking good. Hey, we already got into Philly.
Are you motherfuckers ready or what?
I'm fucking ready, Freddy Spaghetti.
Yeah, here we go.
It's fucking murder. It's manslaughter.
I know. We came into the right fucking.
It's manslaughter.
We came into the right hood for this one.
I'm the feeling that's creeping around corners.
It's cool, bro. I love coming to Philly, man. We're lucky to have like a city like this right near us.
Definitely.
Fucking hour drive, and we're just boom, Philly. It's great.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Philadelphia. You hear a lot of bad shit about Philly, and
just don't go near the bad stuff.
Well,
but it's also like a thing, like
it's
you. We're walking from in Swanson Ave, going to stores, buying alcohol, and just walking as a group. Ain't nobody fucking with us.
No,
and not because like.
And we're not fucking with anybody.
Exactly.
Mind our business.
Like, exactly. That's what it's all about.
I've never had a bad experience in Philadelphia. I probably just jinxed this. We're gonna get fucking. I might get stabbed tonight because of this, but.
It's gonna be fun. Philly is, it's like you said. It's about how you carry yourself and the way you act. If you carry yourself and act proper, nobody will fuck with you.
There's only one city that I've ever had a horrible experience in. It was Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah, you said that's crazy.
So other than there, I've had good times everywhere. But I think it's also because I'm the fucking man. And people just love me. Because I am me.
It's about how you carry yourself, man.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. I mean, we learned that young. I mean, even growing up in Allentown, we knew where not to go. And even if we did go into uncharted territory, we just knew how to act. Yeah. Like everybody's gonna stare us up and down. We know that, but who cares? Like we're always fucking happy. Everybody's miserable, So that's how I see it.
Yeah, that's a fair.
I was living in the Northeast for you, though.
It's a fair way to look at it.
Just full of miserable fucking people. They are. They say like Philly fans are the most fickle and like they are, man. The worst.
I realize that now with the age that I have changed as a person. Just for instance, like we say, everybody's miserable. The other day, I was going to put air in a tire, and I wasn't paying attention, and I fucking cut somebody off right at the air pump. And he does one of those, fucking shrugs, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, but he didn't yell anything out at me. So I went over, I pumped my air, and I walked over to his car, and I said, hey, man, sorry about that. I wasn't fucking paying attention. My bad. He said, it's all good, brother. Gave me a fist bump. Before, I would have been like, well, fuck that guy.
Hey, fuck you, pal.
Fuck that guy. I hope his fucking tires goes flat. I hope all four of them go fucking flat. But now, like, oh yeah, I fucking cut that guy off. That was a douchebag move. Probably should have been paying attention while I was driving. So.
That's higher than giraffe pussy.
Oh man, that's the girl at Sheets today.
That's crazy. It's like it's like Philly smacks you in the face when you get into certain areas.
Oh.
Look at it. It's just. Which you guys can see when we see. I love it. It makes my heart warm.
Yeah.
Great.
Fucking Pahilla del Pahia. You better stop, bitch, before you ran over.
we stop right here. We would be singing that Ludacris real quick.
Whoa,
bitch, get out the way.
I'm doing 100 on the highway.
Fuck out of my way. Y'all saw him live. That's pretty cool. Actually, I seen him live when I was a kid too.
Yeah, but we weren't kids.
That's true.
We were able to appreciate Ludacris more than we would have.
How was it going to a concert friend and not being able to go up on stage and dance with him? Was that hard for you?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Shit.
At least spoiled your ass.
All I want to tell you is that I